Hello and welcome to my Let's Play Minecraft series Rocket World, episode 66. Last time we took the fight back to the pillagers and it was a total disaster. I was hoping to get a smithing template from the chest at the top of the outpost, but ended up getting ambushed by a raid instead. If you missed that episode, there's a link top right about now. Today we are mopping up the resistance here and then releasing the prisoner we discovered last time. Coming up in today's episode, we find a stowaway riding along with our prisoner, and he can't make up his mind which profession he'd like. Now, let's jump in and get started. Now, there's a couple of things that I think need to be done to sort out this pillager outpost and deactivate it. One is to get rid of some of these guards here. I mean, that's not helping. And also, to stop a raid forming here, I think it's going to be a good idea to try to get this villager back to his home village, or wherever he's come from. Now, the only thing I can think of is that if we have a look at the map, which is in here, I should have been a bit more prepared, then you'll see that just north of here, there should be Winter's Edge. So, if I transport him to Winter's Edge, then that means we can get him back home safely and help the villagers at the same time, as well as deactivating any raids that they might try to activate here. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but if I want to head north, which is this direction here, I'm going to have to get rid of at least a couple of these. Now, I would go and get rid of all of them, but that means that pillagers are going to start spawning at the tower again. At the moment, no new pillagers are spawning around here because I think we've reached the mob cap for all of these pillagers. That one's all in their towers there. So, first order of the day is to eliminate some of these guys. I mean, I did one there. I think if we... I don't know that this one can actually get us from up there, can he? Yeah, the problem is, though, he might just take a bit of a shot at the villager while we're moving him. Get out of the way, polar bear. And that way we might run into a bit of trouble. Right, let's pick up some XP because he's severely lacking after all those deaths. And now I think we'll see if we can get this villager moving. Now we're working our way through the woods and we seem to have picked up a passenger along the way. It's a baby Arctic fox. I love the baby Arctic foxes, they're so cute. But anyway, we're working our way north now, and hopefully it won't take me too long to get these guys to Winter's Edge. I'll be... Oh, what? I was just going to say I'll be back in a minute, but what? That's a village. Now, I went and had a quick look in the village while I was distracted for a minute, and when I came back the little fox had gone, so I guess he'd probably despawned. So we're nearly at the village now, so if we can get the villager in here safely, and then he may... Oh, looks like he might have taken on a profession already, so it may be safe to take him out of this and let him go. Oh, he's off. Where's he off to? Oh, he's changed. Oh, he's changed twice. It's a bit indecisive, this villager. Right, well anyway, we seem to have got him home. So, let's have a look around the village and see what we can find. Oh crikey, this is quite a big village actually. It didn't look like it was to start with, but it is. Wow, it's really densely populated with fir trees as well. Oh, well, that saved me a bit of trouble, so I'm going to make plans for defending this, and then we'll see where we go. Now, I've just climbed up on top of a tree here, and as you can see, we're not that far away from the pillager outpost, so that was really convenient. And I believe, well, actually, probably that ice path there probably leads to Winter's Edge over there, so we're not far away. Now, the thoughts I've had about defending this place are fairly simple. It is quite densely forested in here. So my idea is I'm going to build a barrier of trees all the way around the outside of the village, and therefore hide it from the pillagers so that they can't find it. In fact, I'm really surprised that they haven't attacked it from here so far, so I'm glad I've pulled the teeth on that. But now I'm going to hide this from the pillagers, and I think that'll make my life a bit easier. Now I've collected myself a few saplings and I've started putting them around like places like here, and hopefully they'll be in little clearings where they can grow up. Maybe like here. And I'm going to try and produce a wall all the way around. As you can see, I've got saplings everywhere there. I've also managed to spend an evening getting some bones from the local strays that are out on the ice. So hopefully some of these will be able to... Is that not going to grow because of that block? Possibly. Let's try a different location. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Maybe there. Can we get that to grow up? No, because it's right under that one as well. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in some of the gaps. So where we've got a good connectivity here, I'm going to fill in the gaps a bit like this. Not all of them, but from the outside it should look really quite dense. Hopefully that's going to grow up. That will grow up too. Let's give that a helping hand. No? Well, we'll see. Might be they've not got quite enough height available for them. But we'll see. But anyway, that's the plan, so let's get on with it. As you can see, we've got quite a good line of trees coming along here. I need to fill in some of the gaps with wood along here. Maybe here like that. I think I might have some leaves, yes. I can plug in a few little areas like that. Oh, run out already. But yeah, it makes a nice complete wall along here that the ravagers and things can't get through. So all I've got to do is complete the area along here by placing a few more saplings. I'm not sure where to place them here. Maybe one on the end here might be easy to grow up. And then we're just looking for the last of the buildings over... That's not a village building, is it? That's... Hang on a minute. What? Is that a trail running? Right next to the village? You are joking. Oh! There's some suspicious gravel already. Yeah, I don't have a brush on me, but that's going to be really handy. I think I've got a brush in one of my weapons chests. Here we are, and we have finished the border going all the way around the outside of the village. So let's go and have a quick look. And if we look over here, then you'll see it is completely enclosed in wood, well, apart from a few little gaps like that. I'll probably fill those in as well, actually, because that will stop people getting through if the ravagers kill all of the leaf blocks. But yeah, it's completely enclosing the village now, apart from here and over here where I've left little entrances. And what I'm doing is I am putting in some piston doors, and I haven't done it properly yet, but there you can see if I just take that torch out, then it opens up there. So I'm going to get on and do that, and then we will be finished. Okay, here we go. We have the piston door installed and button down here to activate it, which just about gives us enough time to get in and out. We get about half a second extra using a wooden button compared to a stone button, so it's just enough to let you go in and out easily. I've left the pistons visible because if I was to cover it up, it would become almost invisible, and you wouldn't know which of these paths are actually in use and which are not. So anyway, the village is now secure. I need to put a bit of lighting in here, but that's all really. And our mission is accomplished. That brings us to the end of this episode. We've now got 3 of the 5 villages secured, and next time I want to excavate the trail ruin to see if we can find any smithing templates that will activate the circle of light. I have a good feeling about this, so let's see what happens. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more on a regular basis, then consider subscribing so you don't miss out on the next instalment. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode, so have fun and see you later.